Genesis format. Oh, no, not Genesis. This should be Edison. Is it early? I think I've been streaming earlier than this. Did I win? No, they won. I was gonna say, hold up, I don't think I won that. Alright. Standby. Main phase 1. Master Duel is the only option I'm able to select on YouTube. Versus Twitch, I can kind of just say I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know why it's like that. I'm pretty much stuck to only say Master Duel. No, it's a chart read. No, not my Raikou. Lost a Hamster, Dimensional Prison, and Cyber Dragon. I'll take it. Hello, how's it going? I'm gonna activate this to draw 1 card. Ghost Trick? That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Standby, main, Heavy Storm. Jar Greed. Starting Roar, something else. No, Torrential Tribute. Alright, I'm gonna use this. We're gonna send 2, draw 2. Oh, these mills suck. I'm gonna set this and pass. Knew it. I'm gonna activate. Oh wait, nope. Set that back down. Draw 1. Start turn. Standby. I'm just gonna go game 2. This guy's annoying. I'm just gonna do these and Royal Oppression. It's mostly like filler. They're meant to be easy sideboard outs and sideboard ins. That's literally the only reason it's there. Let's take first, post. Alright, standby. Main phase 1. I'm gonna activate Solar Recharge, ditching this garbage, draw 2, mill 2. Okay. So we hit that. I'm gonna normal summon Lumina. Declare, sending... So it's like, yeah, Edison format doesn't have a lot of draws. Pot of Greed has been banned at this point. Yeah, Pot of Greed's been banned. What else is there? Upstart Goblin, I believe, is limited at this point. Standby. Main phase 1. I'm going to activate Cold Wave. So he cannot activate or use like any of the current set spells and traps he's got on board. So I'm going to summon this. Chrysala. Deactivate. Popping and popping that. Nice. And then I mill for 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many fairies in my grave? If we send for Lumina, I can actually, yeah, we can do this. I can declare, send Herald, special summon this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have 4 in the grave. Special summon attack Christia. Adding Honest back to my hand. And that's a GG right there. I don't know about Crystal Beast and Ghost Trick FTK. I don't know if is still playable or all that easy. In my opinion. Ugh. I can play some goat format as well if we want. So what's actually a good deck in the format right now? So we have Raiko, Herald, Royal Oppression again, which is a terrifying card to have in this situation. That's just a summon condition. Standby, main phase 1. I'm gonna set and set. Pass for turn. Activate Royal Oppression on standby. This is already a very mean play. There was only like one Ghost Trick card I've ever used, and it came from an older deck I used to play. I don't know if it... I wonder if I can still make it work. Maybe in Genesis format I could. It was called Spellbook Control. I'd have to see where spellbooks sit currently in the format to really say if I can make it work. Just gonna flip, popping that. Target one card your opponent controls. If this card is destroyed by battle, target one card your opponent. Before resolving an opponent's monster effect, that face-up card looks at you. Okay, show. Enjoy. Discard one card. Go ahead. I'm assuming you're going to go for Lumina. Lumina is the smart hit. Lumina is the smart hit. Maybe, actually, because you can negate Lumina's effect and destroy the card. But while I have 2 Herald Orange of Lights in my thing, yeah, it's like Lumina's the good hit here. And then just pop that, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now he can't summon these because of Royal Oppression. That's gone. Standby. Oh my god, I have a damn near perfect... I'm just going to pass for turn. Because I can keep him from special summoning these. These are kind of stuck. But I need to keep these for negates. Charge of the Light Brigade, send 3 for cost. Caius, Machina Fortress. Well, I see what deck he's playing. There's Lila. Can't I just Herald Arc you? Pay. I'll take 17. How many lights are in my grave? Send free to grave. Oh, God, he's hitting all the good shit. Ew! Why? Standby. Intern. Why? Why? Why, Wolf? Why you do this, Wolf? Stop it. That's not cool. I want to win this game. You're being a nerd. He's being that guy. He's being that guy. What a lame play. Start. Oh, thanks. I lose. I just straight up lose. Because he's got the life points for my Royal Oppression. He's got a freaking Fossil Dino. I can't win against that. God damn it. The Royal Oppression play was good. It's just, here, have everything you don't want to see. Here's a wolf. Here's JD, but you're missing one Lightsworn. I hate that. I genuinely hate that. Like, the Lightsworn was the worst part. I don't know anything about Ghost Trick FTK. I can't imagine it being a thing in TCG right now, because TCG is pretty strict about FTKs, as you saw that they literally just banned the gimmick puppet. So I'm assuming that's a Master Duel thing that you've mentioned. Look at all that back row. I hate back row, for anybody who doesn't know. Standby, main phase. Unless he's going to Solemn Judgment, which would be really stupid. Mill 3. Doesn't matter because we got Plague Spreader hit. Who do I want? I guess Lumina or Lila. I only have Plague Spreader in there. Declare. 2 defense. End phase, just mill 3. I don't know what I just saw. Was that 3? Was that seriously my 3? Wow. Wow. That was my 3. But the thing that surprises me the most is, why didn't you activate this? This card's amazing. Oh my god, do you know what you just done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that just was an amazing hand to worse hand. Blackwind, Elfin, Raven. I drew a pretty bad hand after that. But I do have Beckoning Light, which does recover this hand. Sadly, I also have the Cold Wave that I really don't want to get rid of. Solar Recharge, send 2, draw 2, mill 2. You know what? It's fine. He hit both JDs between 2 hands, so I'm not complaining anymore. Like, I'm not gonna complain anymore. That's 2 JDs gone. So set to Raikou pass. Will probably be the best way to go about this. Dark Grepher. Okay. No, I should have done what I was planning to do last turn. Last turn I was planning to use Bryonic. And so what I could have done last turn was we could have gone into this Synchro Summon Plague Spreader for Synchro Summon Bryonic and then send Bryonic to bounce this and this, the remaining 2 cards they had set, back to the hand. Which they never would have triggered Morphine Jar. They wouldn't have had any of the cards they currently have in their hand. This is really bad. That's dad. Why didn't I do that? Because I thought I could wait a turn and just hold off. I thought maybe that was a Raikou and I should just save it. Synchro summon into what the hell are you going to summon? Send 2. Now I still have options. They're not amazing options, but they are options. I wouldn't say misplay. It's playable. This is still good. Okay, so instead of summoning the good card, Stardust Dragon, to make sure I don't kill your board, because you don't OTK here. Also, isn't this banished? I was going to say, isn't that banished? You can't special summon anything else. So it's 28, 28, 700. 17. 28. And then, oh my god, that's seriously perfect. 28. That's dumb. Okay, so these are live. That's the first thing I'm going to say. These are live. Are these necessary? I want these. Yeah, add these. Because these are really good in this situation. He's got an entire... Again, didn't know what they were playing. I'm over here thinking, oh, they're playing Light Sworns because I hit a charge of the Light Brigade. Not realizing he's playing some weird Chaos variant. Okay, so I have actually a very good play. We're just going to normal summon, declare, mill 3, 1, 2, 3. Ew. Pass for turn. That's disappointing. That is the fattest L ever. Solar Recharge is fine. Send 2, mill 2. Or send 1, mill 2. Or draw 2, mill 2. You're sending before resolution. I don't like that. Snipe Hunter. That card is dumb. Card is useless right now. I love this card. I think I hate this part the most. This makes me mad a little. The upside to his deck is it does clog. The upside to his deck is it does clog. Standby, main phase 1. I'm going to declare to mill 3. 1, 2, 3. God damn it. These mills are painful. Fine. Royal Decree. How many fairies are in the grave right now? I only got 1. Battle phase. Attack. Think. Whoa, 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 whoa. Think, because clearly your hand's not good. I'm going to think about that. Because clearly your hand is not good right now. I'm going to send 2. Stopping your Morphine Jar. Because you weren't able to do much. So you needed that mill. You needed that Morphine Jar. That's what I thought. Is Morphine Jar at 3 in Edison format? I'm going to pass. I have 3 fairies in my hand. I can get 1 more to my grave. Dark Grepher needs to be special summoned because I believe it's a level 5. God damn. I saw the Dark Grepher. He is a JD. I don't know about the rest of the cards. I wouldn't have normally did what I just did there, might I add. It's not common for me to make that kind of, like, hold on, wait a minute, play. It's more like... It is a 4. I don't remember all these cards. So he special summoned Dark Refer. Means he still has a normal summon. I can save the Christia play if I draw into my one fairy, my banished fairy. Oh, cool. Necro Gardener. Thanks, buddy. Declare 3, 1, 2, 3. Normal summon. Just swing for 600. And then 19. He has 4 darks in his grave, so he can't summon Dad. He can't get Dad. He has 4 darks in his grave right now. So he can't summon Dad. That's my only advantage. I know there's one JD in his hand because he was hasting the morphine jar. Don't rush your plays. Wait for someone to type. See if they do something. Or say anything is also a good way to do that. Fuck it. Christia. I might as well just quit it, dude. I probably shouldn't have even done that. He could banish a card from graves, so 3. He can't banish a card at the moment, though. There's no cards in his deck that would banish. There's only one card in the deck that banishes like that, and that's... No, at what I saw, there's nothing he had the ability to banish with. It's fine. It's Edison format. I wasn't even playing this game in Edison format. This is still all new to me. Most people playing Edison format are just people who either, like, are tired of the current format or people who've been playing that long. I literally was... Edison format was 2011? Not even. No, it was before 2011, I think. It's 2007. I think. When was Edison format? Two 2010. So I was an 8th grader. Yeah, I was an 8th grader. 07 and 08 are, the hell's going on here? Why? I have to call a judge. Edison format was 2010. I was in middle school. Yeah, I was in middle school for this. So, if you AFK like that, getting dude, I'm just gonna call the judge again. Like, I really hate that. It's not a terrible hand. It's playable. Start turns. Get out of here. Standby. Main phase 1. Let's play Charge of the Light Brigade. Mill 3, 1, 2, 3. Why? That mill. Dude. Pass. So yeah, Edison format was 2010. Deck devastation virus, bro. And 2 Blackwing cards. If this card is in the graveyard, you target one non-tuner Blackwing monster in your graveyard. Banish both this card and that target if you do. No. No, not destroying. No, not destroying, just mill. I can choose not to destroy. I'm not stupid, man. I see that card in your grave. The Hatahans? The what? The what? Hatchahans? Standby. Main phase 1. I'm gonna activate Solar Recharge. Send him to grave. Draw 2 mill 2. Can I hit 2 more Lightsworns? No! No? Like, bro. What is that? What is this? Oh my god, these mills. These mills. Normal summon. Declare. Send 3. Pass turn. What are those? I got 2 JDs sitting in my hand. What is with my milling today? I'm not even milling Lightsworns. I am milling just spells and traps. Oh, I have 2 heralds in my grave though. That is kind of a nice thing. So he has to kill this. He has to kill this Lila. That's fine. You can trigger that. Because I'm just gonna Herald Arc this card. If this card in your graveyard, you can target one. I'll take 300, baby. So that puts 4 Lightsworns in my grave. Standby. Main phase 1. Special summon attack. JD. JD. Banish the garbage. I can do an 8. We should just go battle phase for this. Battle phase, swing for 2,000. 3,000. Okay. Main 2. With the effect on Lightsworn monster. These are not Lightsworn monsters. JDs are not considered Lightsworn monsters. I'm gonna pass. End phase, I mill 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, wolf. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pass for turn. Target. Alright, here you go. Haha! Where's that womp 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 sound? I have never seen that video, no. Why does someone have 4 wolf in their deck? Were they genuinely cheating? Were they, like, actually cheating? Now you're making me curious. Or was it, like, a troll video, like the Pot of Greed one. I was also watching a video earlier of apparently a very, there was one player, I don't know his name, he was apparently a very notorious cheater in kind of this era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Down this area and also earlier area of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where, like, I guess he got banned from, like, several tournaments so many times because he just couldn't trust his own skill. Because apparently he was a very skilled player, but he would just constantly cheat. Like, I mean, constantly cheat. Apparently he passed away as well. I didn't watch the rest of the video. You can watch it on Team Samurai's vid. But I was checking it out because I was curious. And it's like, yeah, no, dude, apparently he was like a super cheater. Constantly cheating the game. And I'm like, that's crazy. Yeah, we either like, where Lightsworn's either gonna like go off or play like trash. Yeah, I was watching that video. I'm not that ancient in the Yu-Gi-Oh era. The biggest notorious infamous Yu-Gi-Oh player that I knew was Patrick Hoban, and I've got to verse Patrick Hoban. I don't like Patrick Hoban. He was a dick. He was the only like they're in the you can tell someone's era of Yu-Gi-Oh based on the pros they've played against. And in my case, mine was Patrick Hoban, lost my second Armageddon. Where's your first Armageddon? Eh? Armageddon night. It was an interesting video. I could say from like a video editing standpoint, I didn't think that was bad. I thought it was very well designed, but that's more of like a, like I know how to make a documentary kind of. Oh, he quit. Okay. You know what I want to do? I want to play GOAT format. Let me make a GOAT deck real quick. I don't think I have a GOAT deck on here. Nope, we got to make a GOAT deck. All right, give me a second here. I'm going to make a GOAT deck. New deck. Dark Magician. There's my boy. I love this card. Sam the Yapper? Who's Sam the Yapper? 2 in a row, 3 linkage. Hot of Desires. Felt like I was going insane. Yeah, no, I can't imagine that. Well, I'm gonna be honest. You probably will hate me because my favorite deck I played only to play against your deck, which is this deck. I hated Sky Striker. We had too many Sky Striker players at our locals, and so I was like, nah, I'm just gonna play Endymion. So I know you're gonna hate this, might I add. Anyways, back to what I was doing, which was making DDF. Here it is. What else was I looking for? We need this card. Here's the thing. I was playing Pendulum Endymion in Alabaz Soul Striker, Soul Sword format. I had a Sword Soul deck, but Endymion was my deck. What was I making up again? Oh, we're different. It's not this card. Hey? No, not a Blue Eyes deck. Hold on, I gotta pull it up because I don't remember the name of this deck. I know I need Black Luster. My favorite. So if anyone want to know who my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh, what my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card is, it's this guy. When the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh passed away, this was my like wallpaper for like I don't know how long on Facebook and also on Dueling Book. I was very sad. I'm not playing frickin' Exodia. I'm not playing Exodia. God no. I have to look up this deck. I don't remember how to play this. Yu-Gi-Oh decks. I want to warn you now. I can add you on Dueling Book. That's fine. I don't play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh on stream. It is like a once or twice a month thing. I used to play professionally, and I've stepped back to focus on Tekken. So I'm letting you know that now, respectfully. I don't want you to think like, oh, I'll be on all the time. That's just how I am. No, I'm going combo. There it is. There's my favorite deck. Shush ad. All right. Deck list. Okay, I'm pulling up a deck list right now. We need Thunder Dragons. 1, 2, 3. I need Turbo Edition. I'm going Turbo Edition. No, not KSM. I don't think KSM was actually legal in this format. Which Jinzo do we want? Do we want this Jinzo or this Jinzo? Do we want OG or the fancy one? We're not doing Yada Lock either. I like myself too much to play Yada Lock. Reasoning. It's called Reasoning Gate is what this deck is called. Reasoning Gate. This deck is called Reasoning Gate. So, the variants are variables, but I think I'm going to play... This was the one I used to play, the Light Dimension Fusion version, but I don't want to do pure Light. I want to go Chaos. I like Chaos variants. So we need Chaos Sorcerer. There's our boy. 3 of him. It says Rare Metal Dragon. We need... Where's our extra deck? Do we have any 8s? We do have 8s. I'm gonna do like a mixture of some of this stuff here. We do need Morphine Jar. We need Mirage Dragon. Here it is. This has been a while. Your opponent cannot activate trap cards during the battle phase. Isn't that a nice card? Heavy Storm. Pot of Greed. Because isn't this card fun? Burial. A card that is now legal to play, which is crazy to me. Upstart Goblin. Draw 1/1. Twin-headed dragon. Twin-headed behemoth. We only need one of these. Card of destruction. Of course we need a duo. Why would we never use Delinquent Duo? This card is so much fun to play, apparently. Charity. Spell Seal. It's called Seal Spell. It's literally called Spell something. Let's see if I can find the artwork. There's only 4 card sets in here. I don't see it. Am I daft? It might be daft. What is this card called? It says, Serial Spell. Why isn't it showing up? There it is. What is this card? When your opponent activates a normal spell card, discard all the cards in your hand to the graveyard. The effect becomes the same as the spell card. What? I don't think this should be mained. I think this should be sided. Okay. What? That's a... You gotta realize, back then Yu-Gi-Oh! Was an era where everything was really slow. Like, it's just because of how crazy Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that if you hear something like that today, you're like, man, that's insane. But then when you think about it, it's like, but is it? Like, is it that broken? Is it that busted? And the answer is, like, to them, it wasn't. It wasn't a problem. It was never meant to be a problem. Yu-Gi-Oh's flaws come through its design. And it's sadly because of this design that, like, a lot of stuff doesn't work. But at the same time, it's also the thing that everyone loves. It's the thing that people go, man, this is a fun deck to play. Monster Gate. We want Monster Gate. 1, 2, 3. Monster Gate. Tune. I remember what I used to use. Toon Cannon Soldier. Okay, we didn't use Toon Blue Eyes, because that's the Super Reju variant. You use Blue Eyes. I don't like using Blue Eyes. I like using the Breaker. Okay, I remember how I built my deck. Hold on a second. Breaker. We need a Breaker, Breaker, Breaker. Here's Breaker. These should be sided. These should not be mained. This is egregious to main. Because this is like... we should be maining like 1 or 2. We shouldn't be maining all 3. I would probably want that sided because you want to guarantee the opportunity for that card. We want the Morphine Jar. We have Morphine Jar. Yes. Jinzo, Chaos Sorcerer, Breaker. There's actually like a thing where I can see GOAT formatted decks. It should be... I'm looking for... I'm going to filter GOAT cards. Metamorph. Metamorph. I can't even believe I forgot Metamorph. Hello, buddy. How you doing? How many upstarts? We still want upstart. We still want one called by... Oh, I'm sorry. Call of the Haunted. Wrong card. Wrong era. We want... Oh, we worked that one. These should be sided, as I said before. These should not be mained. These are very situational, and situational is not what you want. 2 table of contents is fine. Scapegoat. We forgot about Scapegoat. We forgot it's Scapegoat in Scapegoat format. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sacred Cranes. I agree with this. 2 Sacred Cranes. I used to actually own this deck at one point. It was crazy. The dual mode booster. Dual mode. Just type in dual mode and you'll find it. There he is. I'm gonna cut stuff down. Give me a second here. So Reasoning's down to 3. Monster Gate 3. This 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Those are fine. We need to cut down. Let me look at here. I don't really want to give up Breaker though. You know what? I originally said I didn't want to give up Breaker, but now that I'm looking at this card, I'm thinking 3 Cereal? No, I'm not maining Cereal. That sounds terrible. That sounds like a bad idea. Sounds like a bad idea waiting to happen. Yeah, we don't want Thunder Dragon. He kind of clogs up the engine when you're playing the Monster Gate variant. I forgot about that. You only want the Thunder Dragon if you're playing the normal version. What is this card? Mirage. We don't want the Mirages. There we go. Now we have the deck a little bit more cohesive. I just found a card that I low-key kind of want to play because it's busted. But that means cut Breaker out. And it's this one. I've never seen this card before, but I definitely... Shock. This. I have never seen this card. What is this card? If this card is summoned, return all set cards to the field to the hand. Bro, what? How is that okay? Alright, then we got our basic Metamorphosis stuff. 1000 Restrict and all that stuff. 1000 Restrict. 1, 2, 3. It's called Fusionist. Did you not read this card? It returns all set cards back. Breaker just pops something and then bails. Darkfire. Reaper. There it is. Reaper. We need... Oh, I actually love this card. Dark. 2 Dark Ballers. What is this card called? Dark Blade. It is not a monster, correct. But my deck uses a lot of abilities to kind of just keep sending shit to grave. You kind of want stuff that literally says, just special summon it. That's like kind of what you want in this deck. Ojama. Here's your Ojama. Hope you enjoy your Ojama King. You know, I'm surprised this is not an archetype they've tried to bring back at all. The Rios. Yeah, there you go. Now I'd be happy. Ah, what did I just remove? I removed a crane. Let me finish putting these back in and I'll grab it. Gatling. Oh, I used to have an ultimate rare of this card. It makes me sad that it's gone. And then Black Skull. Brain control. Let's do our sideboard. Brain. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, those don't go there. They go here. Mystical Space. Mystical Space Typhoon. Soul Exchange. Which is really good in this format. Some Monarchs. Let's go ahead and put in Fireboy, which I actually really like Fire because that's hand knowledge, right? No, sorry. The new one's knowledge. The old one's not. The water one. The water one's funny. The water one does funny things. And then Giant Trunade. Hold on, let me compare these. I don't have Dust Tornado. I'll still take that for over Dust Tornado. It's a funny card. I like funny cards. In a format like this, funny cards are fun. Alright. So go ahead and save the deck. That's what I got. I'm gonna play it. Wait, I still have the tunes, right? Yes, we do. Okay, we still got the tune variant, which is nice. Goat, baby. Let's see who's on Goat. I think I actually have a harder time getting matches on Genesis than I do other formats. But we'll see. Well, let's see if that has been challenged today. The status quo of this has been challenged. Nope. Goat format still living long and hard. Goat format is if you just want to play with pure chaos and hope that you can win. And I'm the embodiment of that chaos. You going first? You going second? You should be going first, no, in this format. Mm-hmm. I swear he's gonna draw the Graceful Charity. I'm gonna get mad because literally everyone has the Graceful Charity set up, and it's so annoying because I'm like, yep, glad that worked for you, buddy. Set. I don't have a Premature Burial here, but I'm afraid he's gonna Morphine Jar me. Yes, you get to draw first turn. Basically, Edison, Goat, you get to draw first turn. Pass. Laggy ass website. Because even Morphine Jarls me, I'm gonna only go down to 2 versus 3. Pass. Cool. Pot of Greed. There it is. Seven card hand. What? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, there you go. One moment. Start turn. Send 1. Add 2. Now you're at 7. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we added the tooth from Thunder Dragon, right? That's 1 + 1. It's a 6-card hand. Okay. I may be wrong, but I feel like I but I swear this may, like... Well, I was making sure he didn't have 6 cards in his hand. Or 7 cards in his hand when he passed. That's what I was trying to figure out. Solemn. Yeah. Pass return. That's what I was checking. I was double checking to make sure he didn't have more than 6 cards in his hand. Like right now he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's fine, it's just book. I haven't seen any of like my movement cards, which is kind of annoying. Why? Like, yeah, just go game 2, man. I'm not seeing a gate. I'm not seeing a reasoning. These are 2 cards. I need to play the game, and I'm not seeing any of them. Okay, so I'm gonna give me the Giant True Nades and the MST. We just want to take these out. Morphine Jar. Even the Morphine Jar would have been something. 1 scapegoat down. Should be fine. That's why I was getting a little annoyed there. It's like, bro, where are all my freaking cards to play the game? Standby. Alright, so basic thing, you want to go boom, and just start throwing these in the trash. Alright, we want to just kind of start throwing shit in the trash. Deck thinning is a big thing in this format. I'm gonna pass to you. I know he's not playing an FTK, so I don't really care. And you know what he doesn't want to see? Jinzo. Standby. I didn't do that. Main phase 1. Show. Pick a card. Any card. I welcome it. You need to pick 1 monster. I'm gonna normal summon the Crane. Response. Monster Gate. Tributing. Spin the wheel. I love it. He's just like, well, that is a card. Moment. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Reasoning. Call a number for me. 8. He doesn't want me to hit the one card I do need to hit. 7. Oh, man, this is beautiful. $14. 23. 28. Main 2. Declare. Send. Oh, goat. Goat format. Does anybody remember that? I do. It's an absolute nightmare. That was fun. I sided in one card. We sided in some shenanigans. I love this. I love this deck. This deck's just fun because it's a deck that actually never existed in the actual GOAT format. It was just someone from a newer format was like, oh, look what I can do. And they figured it out. That is basically what this deck is. It is the culmination of someone going, oh, this deck exists. Why am I not using it? Oh, my bad. Mm-hmm. And the fact that you have the Thunder Dragons is already insane. That sucks. I had to though. I had to set it. Again, if it's a Morphine Jar, I'm not in a position to keep the card. Mm-hmm. Swords Revealing Light. So if we both flip our cards. Oh, it has to flip all the face up. I wish I had a light monster here. Or a light monster in my hand would be really good right now. Okay. Spirit Reaper. I hope you hit Dark Magician of Chaos. Please hit the Chaos. Yes. Okay, we only need one card to win this entire game now. Standby. Main phase 1. I activate Reasoning. We need to hit a Sacred Crane. Unless he does that. Fuck it. I know you're gonna get rid of my shit. Might as well do that. Like, I needed to do that. That sucks. I was able to stall for time. He's gonna get a Sinister Serpent back. That's fine. He has no way to tribute summon. I need to keep this card live, so I have to find a way to, like... I guess another reasoning. He did Magic Jammer. That kind of sucks. Standby. Thanks! Another Dimension Fusion. That's cool. I like Double Dimension Fusion. It's my favorite card. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. I don't care. I would like to draw Engine. Please. Or maybe any of the bullshit GOAT cards outside of Dimension Fusion, which is useless on its own. Fuck it. Standby. Main phase 1. Destroy everything. I have to pretty much take the L here and just be like, whatever. This sucks. I'm not seeing none of the cards. I would say this bullshit Go card, but the card's legal now. I think. CCG and OCG. I'm waiting for you to just get rid of everything, man. They were debating on popping their own card. So they can do more damage, but it's probably not worth it. I would genuinely like to draw Engine, please. Main 2. I believe so. Yes, Illusion of Gaia. It's all just a super... Yeah, and pass it, bro. He gets it. It's so bad. Like, here you go. What you don't want to see. I needed to see a light, and the reasoning definitely hurt. I don't like the fact that you're using Mystic Mine as your background to your sleeves. First. The Mystic Mine is my red flag to you, sir. Oh, first steps first. Throw all my tune tables out of the garbage. Tune table, two table. Garbage. Where's my last one? Whee! Give me my boy. Set. Pass. So I haven't played Illusion of Gaia in forever. I played it like a super young kid because y'all know how I had the Super Nintendo. Are you fucking kidding me? I knew I didn't trust the fact that you had Mystic Mine. Oh, I hate seeing that. If anybody doesn't know, I am a back row hater. I hate back row. I still have to tribute for cost. I still have to pay cost. Okay. Can't summon it. That's fine. I'll take the tokens, bro. They can't be tributed, right? They cannot be tributed. That's what I thought. I have a way to do anything about that. Yeah, that doesn't go back to hand. These do go. Did I normal summon this turn? We didn't normal summon this turn. So what I can do is I can normal summon Toon Cannon Soldier. Declare. Remove. 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 I'll take the... How much is it? 300? So I'll take 900. I'll activate Reasoning. Call your number. 6. He does not want Jinzo. He don't want no Jinzo. Oh, that's hilarious. Battle phase. I'm gonna hit you for 800. 28. 14. Let's go. I don't know what back row is. Back row means nothing to me. Oh, and what's even better is if he does a geometry, we have options. Clearly, I'm not expecting to see trap like monsters in the back that are going to cause me problems. So I'm going to do that, and I don't want scapegoat. Oh my god, this is fun. It's fun when it's working. Let's rephrase that. It's fun when it works. Let me guess. 5 set pass. Dude, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I was kidding. What is that? Each player must pay 500 life points to normal summon, special summon, set, or activate cards in... Mystical Space Typhoon. Reasoning. Dude, there's a full 5 in here that's a lot scarier than Jinzo. I can't summon him. Hello, Morphine Jar. Monster Gate. Send for cost. Yes. Activate Pot of Greed to draw 3 cards. And Monster Reborn to let me bring back Pot of Greed. I'm thinking right now, like, how do we condition this play? I kind of hate that the Pot of Greed did that to me, though. Monster Greed again. Another Crane. That's actually not terrible. Okay, I can make this work. For now, we're just going to pass, though. I'll go ahead and punch. It's a 1600 beat stick. Okay, I take 16. Pass. Just gonna Jinzo his ass next turn. Motherfucker. Oh my god, if I talk to Premature Burial, he's done. Actually, I don't even need Premature Burial, dude. I just need card. Yeah, okay. We're not in a bad spot at all. 316, take 14. From what? Oh, because it gains 3,000. My bad. I forget. It doesn't go to 3,000. I always thought it goes to 3,000. I don't know why. Standby. Main phase 1. I'm going to toss all these to the graveyard so I don't fucking hit it. Tune Cannon Soldier to my hand. Normal summon 2 Cannon Soldier. Do you have a response? Activate Monster Gates, sending to grave. We're praying at this point. I hit mill, but it's not milling. Fucking A. That's not a card we want to see. Five? Why 5? Targeting. Mention Fusion. Targeting fusion to my hand. As soon as it wants to be added, this is so laggy. Alright, I gotta wait. So he's got a response. I'm gonna wait. Pay 2,000. I mean, I figured that might be what he's sitting on. Pays half life points. I'm gonna pass. Because if I can't swing at him, it's fine. I just need to get a way to get another card that... I just need a way to bring out, like, the card that... So I have a premature burial in this deck. Fucking, are you serious? I hate back row. I hate back row. I hate back row. Hey, did you hear? I hate back row. Clearly not necessary. In case you didn't know, I hate back row. I'm going first. Oh my god, I love this hand. Activate Pot of Greed, draw 2. I'm a set. Pass. Dude, fuck out of here. I wanted to tribute summon. Actually, I can. Premature burial is fine. So it goes to 13 minus, so I take 900. Okay, dude, chill. Piercing defense. No, it's just piercing damage. It's not called piercing defense. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 multiplied, that's 12. 24, 30, 36. So I'll take 36. But I am going to OTK you. I guess. Oh, okay. So I need to take an extra 600. Yeah, I need to take an extra 600. Because it includes the fucking heavy storm. Stay in the grave, bro. 2, 3. How's it going, Mike? Oh, there's the cannon soldier. What is the attack of this card right now? Gains 500 per card. So I could just send this to Gray's Jinzo. Pass for turn. Everything's fine. I'm just chilling. We're just playing Yu-Gi-Ohs today. We're locking out with Jinzo today. Against a trap deck. So it feels really good to have Jinzo on board. I'm gonna be straight honest. It feels really good to have Jinzo. Mostly because I hate Jinzo. I hate back row. I've always kind of hated back row. I've played back row decks because, like, it came out of a tin, if I remember correctly. Pay your 2,000. Standby. Main phase 1. So I take 500 initially. And then I take another 1,000 because of this card. So I'm basically praying at this point. I can't use this now. I'm basically stuck with this card sitting on the field. They got to pay 2,000 to use it, which is the only advantage here. They don't have piercing in any way, shape, or form. I don't know what this is my only concern. Fuck it. Punch for 23. We don't fear the devil. We do not fear the enemy. Oh. Do you have it? Secret barrel, just desserts. That's what I thought. Get out of here. Oh, I hate trap cards. Yeah, I don't like back row. I have been a 400 HP clutch. Yeah, Monarch is a fun card to use. We're playing GOAT format, so we're expected to see some real toxic play. And that's just because GOAT format is very toxic. Thank you. I like combo. It's not even a combo deck. I just like swarm the field decks. Decks that just like put out a bunch of shit is my favorite style to play. Because it's a fun way to play the game. Standby. Main phase 1. I'm going to pitch this. Do you have a response? Why would you have a response? Why would you negate that? It's freaking GOAT format. Just throwing these in the graveyard to make my job easier. Activate Upstart to draw 1 card. Ooh, Heavy Storm. Scapegoat. Okay, makes sense. That might keep him from dying this turn. What's this other side card? Okay, that makes sense. I'll activate Reasoning. 4. Man, can I stop milling him? He's my favorite card, and I haven't got to play him once. Hello, Jinzo. Oh, wait, no, we can summon him. That goes back on the top deck, sorry. I know, shush. It wasn't intentional. It's a habit. I should just put in an attack, actually. I don't know if I should shuffle or not, because that is a... I'm just going to punch. End turn. Let me guess. Metamorphosis? Where'd my music go? Just stop for some reason. Oh, it's because this specific game's music is very quiet. It has the highest defense. That is 15. Yep. Stand by. Is there anything here I can really use? Link summon to 2? I guess set. Oh no, flip. We're basically just gonna sit here and now watch. Standby, main phase 1, set. And turn. Targeting Jinzo. Oh, you still got the stupid ass thing. I gotta pass. I'm not even paying attention to swords. I see it. Shush. Guy's like, you're not paying attention to my card. I don't care. Now it's gone. My head just not into that. I need Jinzo anyway. Main 1. Metamorphosis. No Metamorphosis. Standby. Main phase 1. Just normal summon Sick Crane. Battle phase. Punch. 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 If he had Scapegoat, or if he had Metamorphosis Scapegoat, he would have not put this card. He would have activated this card towards the very end. Hey? Ah, he's Lava Goleming. That's a 9. Why would I have that? 4? 4. That's a 9. That's a weird one. 4. 4. Okay. That's a 7. Okay, that's not going to work. Start. Standby. I take 1,000. Main phase. Battle phase. 700. 16. 16. Hold on, can I see what you did? Because I can't tell what you just did. Compulsory, and then Nightmare Wheel on Golem. Alright, give me that to the hand. Main 2. Activate Upstart to draw 1. Interesting. I don't have enough damage. Pass. So I'm gonna take 15 per turn, which is fine. I'm gonna try to swing it with one of these. Oh, his standby. I thought it was my standby. Main phase. Battle phase. 700. $16. Prio. Oh, we love it. Don't we love it? Cut these. All the back row in the world, boo-boo. All the back row in the world. Hey, you boo-boo. Do you like your back row? I bet the ranger's got some back row in his picnic basket. Stand by. Stand by. Main phase 1. I'm gonna just deck thin this real quick. Sadly, I drew the tuned cannon soldier. Biggest red flag ever. Set. Reasoning. Doesn't count. Okay. Doesn't count. Cool. I'm gonna pass to you. Targeting Jinzo. Stand by. Main phase 1. Thinking. Battle phase 24. End turn. Stand by. Not my favorite. That works. Again, not my favorite, but it works. Punch. Punch. 2 cards. As long as we can keep Jinzo on board, I think we pretty much are fine. Don't have any sacred cranes in my grave. GG's. Let's say T-Viewer. What's T-Viewer? Hold on a second. Can I name my... What's my YouTube channel? I don't know what my YouTube handle is. Like, my handle is what? Kaitosake. I'm gonna copy this and then I'm gonna paste that on my tag. Let's do the. Oh, it's a profile viewer. I can't change my actual tag, can I? I don't have a social media like that. Can't I just change the name? It says my profile. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. It's fine. Back to GOAT. Standby, main phase 1. I activate Pot of Greed. Allow me to draw 2 cards from my deck. Then I set a couple cards. Scapegoat. Vortex. Metamorphosis. Fast return. That way they can't use that stupid trap against me. There's a trap I like genuinely hate. End phase. Scapegoat. Start turn. Standby. Main phase 1. Monster Gate. 1, 2. Jinzo. Can I restrict target a face down card? Yes, okay. That's all I needed to know. Lip summon. I'm gonna use metamorph, remove. I don't know what he's trying to do. Ah, I see what card that is. Let me put the token back, to be fair. Then declare, to grave, to grave. Activate reasoning, response. I don't know why I really like the artwork to this card. 8. I hit both Chaos Sorcerers. How fun. Crane. Oh my. 14. I'm gonna have fun. 16. 24. That's 25 in total. It's like that's game. GG's, no reads, babies. Huh. I don't really know what to expect, so I'm just gonna throw an MST in there just for funsies. Versus Studios. I don't know what they're expecting to do or what are they planning to do. Clearly they wanted a Diffusion Turbo where it hurt. I'm not really sure what they're playing. I got a Monster Gate, I got a Reasoning, I got a Metamorphosis, I got a Chaos Soldier. This hand is cracked in the right draws. I'm praying he does not top deck the Delinquent Duo. I'll cry. Mm-hmm. Stand by. Yeah, it's the only card in my hand. I hate when people do this, when they write the whole text down. It's like, dude, just write it on paper. You're human. You have paper. I don't know. It's like a pet peeve. You have paper. Write it on paper. To grave. Like, I know it's legal. It's just annoying. Like, I can memorize everything in other people's hands, but you know what I don't do? I don't sit there and, like, say everything in his face, showing him I know how to do that. It's like, dude, I'll just do it. Activate. Why are you so laggy? 6. Okay. He doesn't want me hitting Jinzo. It's 5. What can I use for 5, by the way? That's 7. That's 5. Come on. Why? It's frustrating about this engine. It's just really laggy. Again, the Chaos Sorcerer gets hit. Alright, that's fine. Two, three, four, five, six. No, I can't just click his card. Oof. 28. Oh, this we did game 1. Okay, so I still have game 2 and 3 if need be. Closest to deck. Oof. And then one more, which would probably be, yeah, the Thunder Dragon battle phase. I'm gonna punch into that. Please be Morphin Jar. Nope, it's a Sangan. Okay, whatever. Add one monster with 15 or less from your attack to your deck to your hand. I don't know who's gonna be 15 or less attacked. I mean, there's a lot of good cards in this era. All my Chaos Sorcerers are in the graveyard. Bro. Why? Why does this deck hate me? Why does this game hate me? It exists. This game exists. And I just play with it. Okay, pass. Night Assailant is a little annoying, but it's manageable. Standby. Main phase 1. I'm gonna Heavy Storm. Yeah, that's what I thought. Battle phase. Punch. I know you're gonna flip. Destroy, that's fine. And turn. I probably should have saved the Heavy Storm. The Heavy Storm. When this card sent directly from your hand to the graveyard, return one effect. Standby, main phase 1. Draw 3, then discard 2. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. I think that and... You activate one of your normal spells cards. Activate only when you activate one of your normal. Discard all cards in your hand to the graveyard. This effect becomes... Bam. That's pretty bad. I'm gonna banish. Banish. Special summon. Blackluster. GG's, no rees, baby. That's fun. Oh, I love this card. So they're now doing over arts. I demand a Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning serialized over art. There is no reason this card does not get an over art. None. Okay? If it doesn't, that's insane. If they make the ritual but not this an over art, I'm gonna cry. Because this card deserves his over art. I will pay for that over art. I don't know if I'll pay for the serialized. I might try to pull a serialized, but I sure as hell want it. It is my card. I love that card. I have tried to find so many decks to put that in there. It's actually why Chaos are like my favorite engine, but it's not a common thing to run into. Like if I look in the current meta, like what exists. Let me go to Yu-Gi-Oh! Or TCG players. Sorry, TCG players are the better place to kind of see what tournament decks are topping. Shut up, I don't want to be shipping to Japan. Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to see... Let's look at advanced decks. Is that a Battle Ox? Standby. Main phase 1. Upstart Goblin. Well, I'm definitely not going to play Yummy, so... Delinquent Duo, pay 1,000. Oh, I know what they're playing. It's your choice, dude. It's still like a discard. I'm a set and I'm a pass. I think Mitsugi could possibly do it. It is a dark light deck. No, it's a pure dark deck. I'm sorry. Dad would be more likely to fit into this deck. Branded, that's a possibility. Start turn, standby, main. Activate reasoning. Four. I mean, I have a couple in there. Okay, you got the 4. I'll give you that. Monster Gate. I'm waiting for you. Are you going to do anything about it? Like, I'm not going to just rush, man. I'm respecting you as the player here. Chill out. Metamorphosis. Ew. I hate that. I hate what I just got. It can be normal summoned. Why are you clicking it? Yeah. I'm probably just gonna set and pass. Go ahead. It's such a bad hit. I hit like most of the low levels in a Chaos Sorcerer. I'm not gonna swing into your battle locks with my guy. I'd rather just you do it. And I'm not gonna trigger this because this is better to save for later. I have another thingy. I'll take 200. I think they're cleaning the tracks right now. That is really loud. Yeah, that's them. This is gonna seem really good. Banish, special. Okay. Solemn. Solemn. $24. All right, I'm looking at like what in the meta. If I per se I wanted to play a meta deck, which I honestly don't. There's not a lot here I'd play. Vanquisher Soul. No, it has no lights in Vanquisher Soul. Magnet Warrior? Magnet Warrior. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I couldn't use it. Just gotta punch again. Yeah, there's like nothing in the meta I could imagine, you know, being able to use. Maybe branded, maybe? Using a BLS in. Like branded Draco Tail, maybe, because you do have some lights in the deck, I think. Yeah, if you play the Magister engine. Standby, main phase 1. I wouldn't want to do that. That's really weird. I'm just gonna keep punching for damage. Because there are a lot of lights in this deck, too. Yeah, and if you're using Veilers, which technically a good one of these decks should, because Maybe I could do it with Draco Tail. Draco Tail branded with, yeah, you could do Draco Tail branded with Malice Engine. I'll give that to you. I'm not gonna scapegoat. That's a stupid idea. Standby. Main phase 1. I really don't like my idea. I really don't like my idea. I'm thinking. You get to summon your Ox. Get your Ox. I guess if I wanted to play branded Draco Tail. I'm not really a huge branded fan, but I do like Draco Tail. You get your Ox. Your Ox comes back. Now I declare. I draw one card. I'm going to go for this play. To grave. Make sure there's no other tune tables in my hand before I do this. Punch. Main 2. I'm a normal summon Toon Cannon Soldier. Declare. Removing that. You take 500. Yes. Pass. I have an idea what I want to do here. Is this card legally at 1? 2 Draco Tail? I don't know if it is or not. Okay, I take 800. Yeah, it's not been that long. Of course I'm still alive. Why are you saying it like that? Like, bro, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! I usually play this for a little bit, you know? Gemini Imps. Standby, main phase 1. Activate reasoning. What's your response? Why are you saying 4? Bro, I'm playing a deck with very powerful high-level cards, and you're like, 4. Okay, what works? It can be normal summoned. You said 4. Yeah, it's always fun. I know that feeling. I mean, it can be normal summoned. I'm gonna activate another reasoning. And if you say 4 again, I'm actually gonna throw hands with this guy. Like, bro, why? Why? Okay, we didn't hit a 4, whatever. It is comical though that he keeps saying 4. Normal summon Jinzo. Do you have a response? No. No, sorry. Attack the Gemini Imp. He keeps saying 4. Like, bro, I have a goddamn... There's a Jinzo in the deck. There's a Dark Magician of Chaos. Why? Huh? I don't miss doing any of that. I did all of that before. My most annoying thing was when I was trying to get an internship. I was trying to aim for an internship with this one company. I turned in so much shit. And then, yeah, there's Fisher. Oh, if I had a light in my grave. If only, if only. 19. I'm up paid 100 for premature. And you already know who I'm going for. Punch. Like, and what makes it even worse is they ghosted me, which actually pissed my school off because, like, you're not supposed to ghost the student. Like, it's what you can ghost people in your own time. You do not ghost students. That's a big no-no. Like, you do not ghost students. They do not take that kindly. I have to add the last one in my hand, so it's got to stay here. Like, they were not happy. My career counselor at the school was pissed when I told her that. I was like, yeah, no, I've been waiting for something. She's like, you should have heard something by now. And a lot of companies are doing that now. That's not even new. That's like an old thing for some stupid reason. Actually, I'm debating if this goes because it's not destroyed. It's just bounced back. Whatever. But yeah, no, yeah, a lot of companies are doing that. I don't know why. It's really strange. Pop that. Jinzo. Round 3. Battle phase. Punch with a Jinzo. Because Jinzo is this much fun. Main 2. I'm going to set 2 and pass in case you have another stupid giant Trunade. Yeah, some of them are like, oh, can you submit a resume to this random email? It's better to, like, just talk to somebody. And sometimes people are really chill and they'll actually, like, be like, okay, what you can do is even though I'm not going to take a paper resume, you can send it to this specific email. Like, that's the guy you want to talk to. Is the guy who's just like, send it to this specific email. Because that's the guy who's actually trying to get people for a job. Versus like, oh, can you just throw it on our company's website? It's like, bro, you're just going to be thrown in with a bunch of other people. Literally, you're just going to be mashed up with a bunch of other people. Like, how much fun is that going to be? I'm going to try something. Level up your game. Shut up. Stupid thing. How much is this deck anyway? $430. Do I even say anything about that? Branded, Draco Tail. That's what I was saying. Because I actually don't mind the Draco Tail engine. Ash. 1, 2, 3. Blazing. What is this called? Card Blazing. Blazing Celeste Victorious. Crowley. Here it is. Crowley's been in a lot of cards. Let's draw our Draco Tails. So this is at 1. Both of these cards in the TCG are now at 1. That's painful. I don't know if this is going to work anymore. I might wait until the ban list passes by because I guess, yeah, we'll save for now. But I want to see where it's going to go after the ban list because this is limited. This was limited, not the spell. The spell's still 3 for some weird reason. Rahu Draco Tail is still legal. It was the monster that got limited, which I don't understand personally. Okay, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm very curious. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I had one company actually reach out to me, but it was like I would have to move all the way to Hokkaido, and while I could probably make that work, I don't know. In my head, I was a little iffy about it just because I really, really, really wanted to stay near Tokyo because Tokyo's where like all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Or all the tournaments and stuff like happen. I don't see any tournaments happening in Hokkaido. Huh. We're both in the same position. Start, standby, main phase 1. Throw this into the graveyard. Throw all of them into the graveyard and set a scapegoat. Pass turn. Deck thinning. Yay. Set, pass. Jar Greed. That makes sense. I used to use Jars of Greeds in this deck as well, instead of like a bunch of like random stuff. I'm gonna activate my Graceful Charity. Do you have a problem with that? I'm gonna draw 3. Discard 2. I'm gonna summon Toon Cannon Soldier. I'm gonna punch for 14. Main 2. I'm gonna declare 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 25 damage. I'm gonna click the tune until it finally leaves. Please go away. Lag. Like cards. Set Call by the Grave. Set this. Pass for turn. Because I'm funny like that. Fudge. Stop it. Yeah, there ain't nothing really I can do about that. This isn't Magic. There's no stacks. We now have tokens. Are you proud of your tokens? I am proud of my tokens. My tokens are better than yours. We're both in the same exact deck. He's in Blowback Dragon. Heads. Heads, okay, well. Might as well remove that. Metamorphosis. He's going for the 1000 Restrict. He's gonna remove a token. Well, that's fucking bad. Takes 19. Ow. I forgot I used to use that card too. Why am I not using that card again? I should be. I should be using that card. That card's really good. Standby. Main phase 1. I'm gonna activate Reasoning. $5. You're probably gonna say 8. Two? Jinzo. I hit Jinzo. 2? What? He's a 5. Who's a 6 in here? When a normal trap card is activated, pay 1,000 life points to negate the effect's activation. Battle Phaser's gonna punch in the face for Jinzo. This card's too powerful to leave on the board. I can attest to that. My only problem is now he has too many darks and lights in his grave. I probably should have actually gone for that. That's another dark. Well, he already had a light in grave. 2 lights in grave, actually. Eight. I know your deck. You want 8. Boom. That's 8. That's not a problem unless you... Nah, that's when we scoop. That's when we scoop. Oh, copies a spell. So it's supposed to copy Super Rejuve. No wonder this card's trash. I mean, literally, the card's trash. I take first. Can we do goat things, please? Delinquent Duo, any of that stuff? Nope. Pass for turn. Go, buddy. That took like half an hour to come out, might I add. Standby, main phase 1. Who's in the 4s that's like a light? There's no level 4 light. Of course there's not. Pass. I'll toss that. I hate it when you draw the card that you need to use for a searchable card. Oh, it's game. Start turn. Standby. Main phase. Set scapegoat. Pass. I'm thinking, sorry. Pass. Heavy storm. Pass. I can't really do anything. Why didn't I just swing? What the fuck's wrong with me? Reasoning. You have 8 there. 6. I don't think you're running the crane engine, so I'm gonna say 5. I'd rather you not run into another one of these Air Knights. They're very strong. Karibo. My boy is trying to play, what's that one player's name? Man's over here with a goddamn Karibo in his deck to time out. This don't work online, my guy. We have too much time. Because that's all that's for, is like a timeout strat. Yeah, that's fine. You're just going to go for different dimension chaos. Probably reasoning. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm going to say 5 again, because I really don't want you getting that Air Knight Pantheon. Jinzo's fine. I don't use traps. He's like the least of my concerns. I'll take 400. And then nothing for that. Start turn. Standby. Wow. Main phase 1. I'm like trying to think of the best strat here to make this work. Jinzo's not my problem here. Snatch Steal, the Dark Magician of Chaos. Normal summon Sacred Crane. I'm gonna Premature Burial, paying 800. Summoning 2 Cannon Soldier. Declare 1. I should have swung last turn. That was a major misplay. 5 for 25. 25. I'm gonna banish. Special summon attack. Because I'm giving him access to some very strong cards. I honestly should just swing into this shit. Swing into the Karibo. Swing into Jinzo. Main 2, set N. Graceful Charity, draw 3, discard 2. Absolutely disgusting card that should not be a legal card ever again. The number of people who keep sitting on Graceful Charity thinking this card's coming back are goddamn insane. I'm just gonna be straight and honest. They're crazy. No prio. Okay. We both get an effect. Draw. Delinquent Dio is a fun card. He's got back to Graceful Charity because he really needs a card to steal this card. That's kind of the reality right now. He needs to be able to steal this. Or use Chaos Sorcerer to get rid of it. Which is also a very big option here. Bruh, of course you do. So that's the grave. I take 16. Then 14. I'll take the 19 because no matter what, you're going to pierce it. I'm given 1 token. Yeah, I already know you're going to swing at the 3. That's why we leave 1. These can't banish for the turn. Start standby. Once during your opponent's standby, I gain 1,000. Main phase 1. If I swing with Chaos Sorcerer into Air Knight Pantheon and then just boom. Monster Gate. Game. That's crazy. Yeah, we might want to be using this in this matchup. Because this is a lot of, like... I'm going to tribute your stuff. You're going to tribute my stuff. I'm going to tribute your stuff. You're going to tribute my stuff. This is going to go back and forth a lot. And it's highly advised. Probably even this. Take that out. That card's useless in this matchup. The card's absolutely useless matchup because they barely set cards. It's only scapegoats. They set scapegoats to survive. So we have Heavy Storm, Monster Gate, Metamorphosis, Chaos Sorcerer, Thalos. I hate my hand. I hate and love my hand. My hand has a start for something really good, and it does that. Fuck it. Heavy Storm. Get rid of that shit. Scapegoat. Mischievous Teeth. Yeah. Pfft. We're both pretty much in the same mindset. Hand's bad. Dude, I can't. You know what? 5. Because there's nothing scary in your grave right now. Yeah, I never like to see that. That's a bad. What are you going for? Card destruction? Probably card destruction. Premature burial. Who the fuck's in your grave right now? Can I punch this guy in the dick? Minus 800. I was like, take your 800, dude. Don't be just taking shit. Another Sacred Crane. I mean, that is funny. Oh. Literally playing the same deck, but getting trolled by mine. While this man is, like, opening the exact shit I'd want to see every single time. No joke. If I could see hands like this, I'd be happy as hell. But I don't. I don't see hands like this ever. Of course, and that's the mirror match card. Okay, dude. Yeah, see, look at that. Who opens like that? I don't. Everybody else does, but I don't. That's just a fight. I forgot all about Air Knight. But yeah, no, I don't open like that. Man's got horseshoe made of gold up his ass, bro. Where's my horseshoe? It's a fact. It's a fact. Where's my horseshoe, dude? That was stupid. That was so stupid. The man was like, I got everything. And I'm like, oh. I didn't want to play the game anyway. We'll do one more. I should have cited the one card, the one dark card that bounces all set stuff. This is a way to bait out Jinzo, really. First. Well, first do all the tune content stuff because I don't want that in my hand. Yeet. Can you stop that? Set and pass. Scanner instead of taking paper resume. It's weird to have an electric scanner in the middle of like an interview situation. Standby main. Metamorphosis, remove. Really? That guy's scared of that card is what I just understand. Alright, normal summon. Declare. A set and pass. I should have set the call by the grave as well. Call by the haunt as well. So whatever. Start. Standby. Main phase. Set call by the haunted. Call the haunted. Pass. I'm still gonna do that. Still gonna do that. Graceful. 2, 3. For sure this and this can go to the grave now. Activate reasoning. Yeah, most people can say 8. Hit. Nice. Oh wait, no. Oh, I did that. Remove. That was a complete misclick. Return all set cards to the hand. Isn't it beautiful? So I take 2,000. I have a really good play, and I just need to draw into the right one. I also have to get rid of this card. Standby. Main phase 1. Heavy Storm. Can I stop drawing defusion? Oh my god, the defusions are just getting crazy at this point. I want them gone. For the love of God, get them gone. Technically, wasn't he supposed to get that last turn? It's mandatory if this card is in your hand. Oh no, and it says you can return it to the hand. He should have done that last turn. Or am I thinking of my own turn? I don't remember. I may be wrong here. Chaos Solar Array. So I take 400. Standby, main phase 1. Said main phase 1. Said main phase 1. Said main phase 1. I said main phase 1. Thank you. The token, please. Mother. Stop it. Can you not? I don't know why I still have that, because you can't banish face down in this era. It's a really weird thing to have still. Because you can't. You can't banish face down in this era. It doesn't exist. So, to, like, literally have the condition of banishing face down is really jank. Dun, 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 dun. Pay it 100. I mean, yeah, you can bring back Chaos Sorcerer. Effect to banish? I don't know. Is that so? Start turn. Stand by. Main phase 1. Banish. Banish. Special summon our almighty master. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this card. This card's useless. I didn't realize what it did. I thought it copied their card. So you're like, oh, Pot of Greed. I'm gonna copy your Pot of Greed. This did have some back row. Kind of annoying. They were very, like, conservative about it. Just more of like a chaos engine, like always. A2K. Sounds like M2K. So I got Lightning Vortex for all face-up monsters. Really good against, like, the Scapegoat. Because you don't want them having Scapegoat. It's a nice way to guarantee a tune to your hand at all times. Normal summon. Or a monster, like a normal summonable monster for Monster Gate. Sorry. Hold on a second, my allergies are really bad. Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna do this and then that. There we go. Hey, yo, that's a good hit. That's a good hit. That's a really good hit. take 200. Swing at you for 800. Sad face. We both take 800, bro. What you doing? We need a light in the grave. Oh, this is crazy. Main phase 1, I take 1,000 from the Sangen. 19 in total. I'm just gonna pass. Took another 19. Chat GPT responses in them, that's really jank. I can't imagine that being good. What's next? Morals and Ethics by Grok. Okay, now we got something. Must snatch steal your Sangen, your sandwich, your sandwich. Snatch it. I'm taking it. Give me this card. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I want your card. Monster Gate. Can't summon. Summon. And now I'm going to be even more dastardly and evil. Tribute. Normal summon Jinzo. Ah, it's sent from field to graveyard. I didn't read this card. That's... I feel like they're trolling. That's like such a troll thing. That's so troll to hear that. Enjoy Jinzo. Enjoy Jinzo. I like Jinzo. Jinzo's a fun card. Don't we love Jinzo? This is a 5. Jinzo's a really fun card. Alright, no worries. As long as it's not like... Bro, I'm gonna punch you in the dick. 800. I don't have enough life to survive this shit. Stamp. Oh, fuck. He's got my Jinzo. Well, that's shit moment. Okay, we should be using these. Like, big time. I should be. No, keep that. Lightning Vortex is good because it cures off tokens. No, that's actually really good in this situation. He's playing a flip deck. The fuck do I side out? Maybe Snatch Steal, because I can't really target a lot of his stuff. It's very hit or miss. I think I'd rather just use the Soul Exchange for it. That's so stupid, bro. I don't want to chat. I can put money down. My school will not use it. But that's because my school's, like, comm sci department is very strict about that kind of stuff. They, like, hate AI. Like, absolutely hate AI. You can't even use AI to, like, check your answers. That's banned. If you use AI to even check your answers, you will be in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. What? And I'm not understating when I say a lot of trouble. Like, they don't fuck around with that. I know because a buddy of mine literally tried to use ChatGPT just to check his assignment. You know, it was late. He couldn't ask the professor. It was like 3 in the morning. He was like, okay, ChatGPT, is this working? And they caught him and he got removed from the school. Like, that's how strict that shit is. They do not play games with ChatGPT. Oh. I'm tired, sorry. A heavy storm. I'm gonna be honest. This is from Yoshi's Story. I really like the Yoshi Story SNES game. Tricky break, target for destruction. Makes sense. That's kind of fucked. It's like, bro, you shouldn't be letting them cheat, though. Like, my friend's example is a prime example of, like, okay, they were testing it. I think that's an exception. But if they're blatantly using, I'm not sure all of them are cheating, but the pejorative were most likely cheating. So yeah, that's kind of fucked. It's like, bro, no, you can't use ChatGPT. Like, even AI jobs refer to AI slop as AI slop and are tired of seeing AI slop. I really don't like this discard, but I also kind of don't mind. I can't do that. Your card does that. Mine doesn't. I can work with this. I can work with this. I can work a lot with this. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, he can't move it. That's why. I was like, what the fuck? Other monsters on the field cannot change their battle position or attack. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls. Or attack. So I'm gonna use Monster Gate to get rid of this. That goes to grave no matter what. Mill. Oh my god. Mill. Now he gets his effect to add a card. 15 or less attack, fiend monster. Bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum. I'm attacked directly for 16. Pass turn. Yay. Can I top deck Chaos Soldier? Please. Send 2 to grave. I don't need the Scapegoat, and I don't need Chaos Sorcerer. It's too many cards. Pay 1,000. The fuck is that? Soul Exchange, send a grave. I can't conduct the battle phase, which is fine. Trying to think of like the best routing here, because I don't want these tokens. I need to get rid of these tokens now. It's gonna be the Heavy Storm because I don't trust his back row. I don't trust it for shit. I want it gone. Do you sure you want to use that against me? That will not go well. My problem is I've kind of locked myself with these tokens. It's one reason I wanted to get rid of them. But I think I can get through this board. Yeah, pretty much same concept. I'm like in my head trying to think about how to get around this board. Or I can still win this easily. I'm just trying to find a way to clear up the board, because that's the thing. That's my problem. It's clogging my entire engine. Sinister Serpent goes back to your hand. Wasn't it supposed to be during your save? If this card is in the... Oh, it's in the graveyard. You can just add it whenever. Got it. Banish. Banish. This is actually good. Oh my god, yes. Please. So we know you have a Sinister Serpent in the grave. 600. This has to be banished for this effect. Can I just metamorph and then just, like, do a bunch of other crazy shit? Standby. Main phase 1. I'm, like, trying to think of the best routing here. Banish that card. So I can banish my own tokens to make room. Actually, yeah, that would be probably the best option here. So we need to banish a light, banish Air Knight, and Toon Cannon, right? Yeah, because we don't need Jinzo. Special summon Chaos Soldier, declare. I want to remove a token. I'm a defusion for paying 2,000. Summoning the Toon Cannon and Dark Magician of Chaos. Declare. I'm gonna get this card back to my hand. Okay, you guys are about to watch the wildest combo sequence possible. Yeah. In my head, I'm just trying to think about how to do this. So I'm going to declare this effect again. Remove a token. Remove this. This is useless because this can't attack, so I need this off the field. I need more space for actual things. No, that's to the normal summon. Sorry, that was the normal. Sorry, that was for normal. Should have clarified. That needs to be banished. Like, it's banished every time it's removed. That's banished every time it's removed, just to make that very clear. Now we'll do another Dimension Fusion. And another 2,000. I special summon Dark Magician of Chaos and Air Knight Pathian. Then I'll declare activating. Couldn't I just lock out the entire game by doing this? I want to kill this turn. That's the thing. I want to kill this turn. So if I do Metamorphosis on this, take that, kill it off. I can swing 19 into that. It's guaranteed 19 there. Well, Gatling Dragon also is an option. He's just not guaranteed. No, I don't want to add a card into my extra deck. Bro, what? I'm not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Here. We're playing Pokemon. We're playing Pokemon. You can toss a coin 3 times and destroy as many monsters on the field as possible, but not more than the number of heads. We're gambling. Oh my god, that's a bad start. Oh my god. I hate this game. Attack. Takes 19. I draw 1 card. Main 2. I don't know, Monster Gate, I guess. Might as well just mill it off. Although I'm 100% there's no other monster in this deck. Yeah, there's no winning it. I gambled it. The safer play was go into 1009 Restrict. Take the Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning. With Restrict. Tribute it off for Toon Cannon. Swing into literally everything else but the Sangan so he doesn't have a monster. And then pass. The other option was Metamorphosis into Last Warrior Alive. And then he just can't summon anything. So, that would have probably guaranteed game. I don't know. I went for a gambling play. A gambling play that would have OTK'd. I went for the OTK. I didn't go for the safe. The safe win. The safe win would have made me just Last Warrior Alive. Then he would have 2 monsters in his hand that would have done nothing because he can't summon them. Let alone set. I am locked in. It's fine. I knew exactly what I was doing. It was just gambling. I chose to gamble instead of play the smart competitive play or the fun competitive. Like, I chose to gamble. But again, my deck is entirely gambling, so it's whatever. You want to see me lock in, I'll play advanced format. Shit will change real quick. I've been playing this game long enough, I can tell you that ain't a problem. Can I see the new ban list again? I mean, double check that ban list. There's something I wanted to look at. So Forbidden List May 18th is updates. So we're going to see K9 Nodori is banned. Naturia Rose Whip deserves to be banned. Gimmick Puppet, yeah, needs to be banned. Cupsy Wupsy. Fucking name a card like that is so fucking weird. We could use Fairy Tale Snow, actually, in this deck. Malice White Rabbit, good. Fuck that card. Cupsy Wupsy is also banned. Brilliant Fusion? A branded fusion with limited. Standby. Main-face. Bro, what the fuck is this? God, I can only hope for the Graceful Charity. Get rid of your garbage. Metamorphosis was forbidden. Premature Burial was forbidden. Radiant. Oh no, it is the spell. Okay, so they still have the monster. Oh my god, the absolute top deck. And Arthaladon got limited. Lucas got limited. Okay. Garbage. Garbage. Set. Pass. See, I'm looking at it right now. So Draco Tails did get heavily nerfed. But I'm pretty sure they're still very playable. Because most of their stuff is searchable. The main Synchro monster is still playable. Canines are still very strong. Okay, that's fine, dude. You can do your thing. Cool. Yep. Yep. That was fun. Do you have something? Do you have like a negate? What do you have? I can't imagine anything in GOAT format in the battle phase activating. I other than Karibo, which I'm not hitting you, so obviously that's not our problem. I should have held that Heavy Storm. You better pray. You better pray, my guy. What you calling? I can hit an 8. I can hit a 6. It's your pick. That's not fun. Metamorphosis. It's fine. Set. Pass. Zagoretsu armor. Dust tornado. Fuck out of here, bruh. I already took the 18, dog. Monster Gate. Pray. We'll take Jinzo. We'll take Jinzo every day. Get rid of this shit. I would take Jinzo every fucking day of the week, my friend. In a deck that I haven't seen back row in, Jinzo, I love you. This card's amazing. Apparently a new Jinzo's coming out, by the way. And it's actually a lot more disgusting than the current Jinzo, but I'm not sure how power corrupt it is. Yay. I'm not entirely sure how power corrupt it's gonna be. Is that a fucking dust tornado? Oh my god, dude. Draw more dust tornadoes, please. It's fun. Okay. Suckeretsu armor and fucking dust tornadoes, man. Piss off. That was annoying as hell. I'm sitting on a metamorphosis and I can't do anything with a metamorphosis. It's the thing that kind of sucked there. Trying to like think right now. What else is there? Waiting. Are you kidding me? This is probably one of the more annoying parts of the fucking Dueling book engine is it loves to just crash randomly. Standby, main phase 1, pot agree, draw 2. God damn it. God damn it. Number. Oh, the lag. What number? This is fun. Like thinking right now. I did this with good reason. Mm-hmm. Dude, the dust tornado is pissing me the fuck off. Just because he's like opened it every single damn time. Yeah, thanks, Delinquent Dio. Actually, thank you. Don't hit defusion though. Fucking A. Dark Magician of Chaos. Dark Magician of Chaos. Lag more. Lag more. Lag more. Holy crap. I'm sorry I'm getting angry, but it's just like this is insane amounts of lag. And I would like it to stop. breaker. 16 and 2000, so 36 in total. Alright, sorry, 39. I need to, like, top deck a banish card. Dude. I needed to draw a banish card. He hit my only one. Oh my god, this is fucking annoying. I don't know who that is. Fuck it, I'm just gonna construct a deck. And do what I was doing before, which was branded Dragotail. So here's what's gonna happen in the format. This is fine. Our Chaladon, on the other hand, is at 2 now. This is still, I think, at 3. I mean, yes, actually, I can tell you that's still at 3. This is now at 2. These are all fine, but you only really run one of them anyway. This is at 1, and this is at 1. That's what happened to Dragotail. I didn't notice this was at 1. Man, they are really neutering this engine. I did not know they're getting it this bad. All the other Dragotails are fine. You pretty much run one of these guys anyway. So these are all 1s. But then again, you only ran one of each of them anyway. Do you even run this Dragotail? Okay, you do run one this. People are running 2-hit Chaladon anyway. Why are they doing that? That's really weird. Basically, it's this. They're running this already. Invoked. Oh, yeah, we don't have that. I have Graceful Charity in that deck. Can't run Graceful Charity in advanced format. Like I said, I'm probably going to wait for this. I want to see where it sits after the format, and then we can decide how we want the advanced format to rotate that. We're only messing with it because I can play Chaos stuff, and that's literally it. How about Genesis format? What's in Genesis format that can run? I want to see what in Genesis format can run. Thanks. I don't need the actual one. I need Genesis. Genesis format that can run Lackluster Soldier, Envoy at the beginning. Is there a way to card search? Yeah, that'll go so well for me. Oh, look how expensive some of these are. I would not want a quarter century. We go for the OG. There's only like 3 printings of the original BLS that I actually like. First note, Invasion of Chaos, which is a beautiful version of the card. But it's probably the most expensive version of the card. And the gold version. The gold version's relatively affordable. The original, I think it's not Gold Series 4, Pyramid Edition. I mean, maybe it's Gold Series 4. There's a Gold Series 3. It's one of the two. It's one of the Gold Series. This is one Gold Series here. Where's the second Gold Series? There's only one Gold Series? Okay, so it's Gold Series 4, Pyramid. Because I remember that because I gave you a free playmat with it. What decks have this in Genesis format? Of course, you can show me a bunch of goats. Light Sworn Chaos? I hope it doesn't use the really trash Light Sworn cards. No, it just uses the generic Light Sworn stuff. What is this card? Oh, this card's a 10 on the Light Sworn scale? Charge of Light Brigade's 25. What the literal fuck? Damn. Light Sworns must have done some real damage if that's the shit's going on here. Wow. There's from Chaos, Invasion of Chaos graded. There's no fucking way. I'm going to open up TCG Player right now. There's no way a graded 10 BLS from Invasion of Chaos is that. Oh, it's a 7? Even then, that's still kind of... Hold on, let's go Invasion of Chaos. That's the Anniversary Edition. We want the OG printing. Yeah, see, here's this one. If you're going to go gold, you go this one. You don't touch this garbage. This is trash. This is okay. Because at least has an old printing design on it. This doesn't even have a market because it doesn't exist. Let me check. I'll look on it now. Should note it, everybody. It's not spam. You're just showcasing. I mean, it looks relatively good. I just don't think I'd pay $50 for that when, like, there's a secret rare printing literally right here from the Master Collection MC2 of this card. This is heavily played limited. This is near mint limited. What the literal fuck is going on? Why is this $700? Is it slabbed? Is this card slabbed? Oh, it's a PSA 10. That makes a lot of sense now. I was like, bro, why is this $800? It's because it's fucking slabbed. It's slabbed. This makes a lot of sense now. I was like, bro, $700. I'd get like $100, but not $7. To think that I had this card at one point. To think I had this secret rare at one point. Now, I don't think it would have been a PSA 10 because I usually just, it wasn't always perfect. Look at this, $50 right here for this guy. Don't touch this one. This is trash. You found another one. How bad is that one? Oh, here's a Dark Revelations. There's 2 printings. The near mints. My God. Go to Discord. Okay, I'll look. That's a 10. $9,000 for a PSA 10 gem mint Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning. That's gorgeous. I would not pay $9,000 for that. It is my favorite card, though. Still no. I think I would 100% buy a damaged or light or moderately played version of one of these because I'm not insane. That's worldwide English? What's this one? Lightly played first ed. Invasion of Chaos. My God, dude, this is terrifying. Near mint first ed, $265 from our friends Cash Cow Games. Now, to be fair, TCG Player is also slightly a inflated market. It's kind of hard to really pin down an actual price for some things because there's a lot of people, like, I wouldn't say scalping on the market, but there's just too much chaos on the market because people tend to, like, exaggerate or exuberate things. But no, this is my favorite card, like, ever printed. Blackluster Soldier is my card. Yeah, I can imagine for $1,000. Card's expensive. It's always been, like, one of my favorite cards. I wish I could play it. Honestly, I wish I could. I wish there was a better deck with it. Though now that the ban list has come out, we might be able to play branded. Play like branded Draco Tail. If branded Draco Tail can still survive the format, change the ban list because it did get hit on the ban list. If it can survive the ban list, perfectly fine. Stand by main. God damn my fucking meals, bro. Oh, God. Declare. 1, 2. Okay, the Necro Valley's not too bad. Necro Garden is not pretty bad. Punch for this, 19. Oof, theirs isn't good either. That'll lure darkness and charge a Light Brigade mill. Hurts me to see. I'm gonna pass. I'm sorry for you. 1, 2, that's 2 Light Sworns in the grave.
Solar Recharge, yep. And they had a wolf drawn. That's not great. And the Pot of Avarice and the Monster Reincarnation. Oh, that's painful. Oh, that's bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you need a hug? I think they need a hug. They might need a hug. What's that mill looking like? Oh, you don't have that normal end phase mill like I do. Standby, main phase, solar, send, draw 2 mill 2. One, two, three, four. We got 4. We got 4, baby. JD. I'm gonna cry if he is honest. I was like, he paused a very long time there, and I'm like, no. Please, God. I'm begging you. Okay, Tragodia is not as bad as Gorse. Gorse is a lot more problematic when you have a JD. Like, Gorse is terrifying when you have JD. DD Crow on... Who? Plague Spreader? Necro Gardener. Interesting option. 612, 1824. This is 2,400 attack right now. Okay, interesting. There is one busted effect about this, and that's like, if they have the JD, they can just mirror and take my JD. And remember, because it says, take control of that face-up monster. It doesn't say till end of turn. It just says take control of it. Yeah. Welcome Edison format, baby. Of course. That's what I was saying. They could just have a JD and call it a day. God damn it. 6, 12, 18. So I'd pick about 21 this turn. Couldn't I just summon Bryonic next turn and just resummon the JD? Yeah, I could just do that. I could just Bryo, bounce both cards, and then... maybe not the Tragodia, but definitely the JD. And then, you know, just... Yeah, that's what we're going to do next turn. Because I still have Plague Spreader. He DD Crowed my Necro Gardener, which I'm not entirely sure why. That's a very weird thing not to DD Crow. The fuck? Is this game? Oh, it is. No, it's not, because he can't attack with this. He can't attack with that, though, and that's game. I didn't mean to quit, but yeah, no, that's game. Him hitting the Necro Gardener like that was, like, beyond a cracked play. I probably should have, and if anything, I'm trying to think about, like, what my options were. I probably should have paid 1,000 and got rid of the Tragodia, because the Tragodia in a mirror match is a terrifying problem. Are we still on GOAT format? Fine, I'll play GOAT one more time, and I'm calling it a night, because I'm bored. Yu-Gi-Oh! Just doesn't interest me like it used to. I mean, maybe. I think it's because I'm not actively competing. If I was actively competing, it'd be kind of different, but it's just, I'm not. I'm not in tournaments. I'm not competing at a degree that makes me feel interested in the game. If I was, then sure. Probably a lot of fun to play. But I don't feel that need to play like that. Mostly because to do it, it's kind of expensive. Like, here's the thing. Like, I have to play OCG meta. Here's Road to the King. You can see the OCG meta probably the best through Road to the King. So here's the World Championship Asia qualifiers. This was in Indonesia. Interesting. I will take first. Let me see. We had Cool Tune. Ew. I don't like Cool Tune. Ooh, Dinosaur. Dinosaur. I want to see Dinosaur. Standby. Main phase. Set. Pottery. Draw 2 cards. 6. Pass. Dinosaur. This isn't Dinosaur. You lied to me. You said Dinosaur. This is not Dinosaur. It's not Dinosaur. Where's Dinosaur? You lied to me. That's not Dinosaur. They lied to me. That wasn't Dinosaur. Okay. Opens the graceful, sure, bro. No problem. Ew. Look at all these cool tunes, dude. If Cool Tunes does not get answered in the OCG format, I'm definitely not playing. Necros. Okay. I should do like Necros. I think they're a very pretty deck. I just thought they were absurdly overpriced when they first came out. It's a Crane and a Jinzo. Cool. Standby. Main phase 1. Snatch deal. Hello. Wow. Monster Gate again. What the? I don't know what's going on. Battle. 14. I'm pretty sure I kill for game here. Ah, that's fine. Okay, 19. He can. Draw. 24. Attack still. She didn't take the 24. 28. Main 2. Take 1,000. Pass return. Goddamn scapegoat.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, what the fuck? He also hit hits. Kind of lame. But also, unless he has the banish tools, I don't think he wants to use Dimension Fusion. He'd probably want to use another tribute play. Because that's like the card you need is Dimension Fusion. Do you have the banish tools? I probably should have sent this to Grave too, so that way I could have gotten its trigger in case he did this. Oh yeah, he's doing exactly what I'm thinking he's doing. He's probably going to get OTK here. This is Cannon Soldier. Mm-hmm. I should have done that with mine. My mistake. I needed the Jinzo was going to be relevant, but this isn't relevant on the board after it's summoned. Alright, let's go back to looking at this. Is there anything here I would play? No, I'm an adult male, so I don't play cards that say yummy. I don't play a deck with 13-year-old girls. Very firm on that statement, so not a fan of Striker. I don't even know what this fucking thing is. Fallen Elf Tone? I'm not gonna play a deck that has something called Cupsy Wupsy. I don't know who you were trying to sell on that idea, but it wasn't me. I sure as hell don't want to play Cupsy Wupsy. Take 400. This doesn't kill me. But I mean, I would cannon off. I can't take... What's the deck list? Cancer. And uses this, but they're called Cupsy Wupsies. They're called Yummy. The deck is literally called Yummy, and I don't know what grown-ass adult's gonna play a deck called Yummy Wummy or whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. It's cringe. Thanks. Don't know why the fuck it keeps doing that. Yeah, so no. And then obviously cool tunes are dominating the meta because cool tunes exist. I took 1,000. And yeah, sadly. Not sure why, but they have been dominating as a deck. And it's kind of insufferable. I'm going to send the tune cards to Grave. I know he's in my hand, my Grave already. I just don't want the card in my hand. Or I don't want it from reasoning. Now, I can't activate Defusion. He can't activate Defusion. We're both in a shit position, so I'm going to pass on that. Yeah, it's like we're both in a bad position, but I'm the one in the more health, so I don't care. He doesn't really normal summon often, so we're just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, Yummy's. It's the same problem I have with Cool Tunes. It ignores the whole concept of a summoning condition, which is the synchro summoning. Synchro summoning has been a long-term mechanic, and it basically ignores it. Yummy does the same exact thing, but it does the same thing, but with linking. So it's like, ew. And I'm not even sure how to beat it. I have never really played enough against it, so I don't know, because it also has an extremely low play rate, even though it's a busted deck. Personally, I don't want to play a deck that calls itself Yummy. That's just weird. I don't know. I may be closed-minded or something. I don't really care. This card has always been a low-key tech card, and I think it's funny. OCG also has a very interesting sideboard in compared to like the US. US pretty much has like a standardized sideboard versus like cool. Yeah, I like the ban list is awful. I saw it. I was like, dude, are you kidding me? There's just nothing to actually like. It didn't do much to a problematic deck, which again is Yummy. Yummy's a problem, and they're not doing anything about it. They're just kind of like whatever. It's the same shit, a different story. A TCG's always been kind of that way, where they're just like, we might do something, we might not. They don't hit decks that are new meta. That's just TCG for you. They've always done that. They've always done that. Where they're like, oh, we don't want to hit a deck that's brand new to the meta because we want it to have time to grow and see where the actual problems are. That's what their argument has always been. And 5, he doesn't want me hitting a 5 for a good reason. And then I declare. I want the Pot of Greed in my hand. Maybe a little greedy to go for Pot of Greed, but I'm going to go Pot of Greed, draw 2. Can't really do much with this, so I'm just going to normal summon. Set 1. And pass to you. Banish, normal summon, Briar Shock. This goes to my hand. Like that matters. Metamorphosis. When a normal spell is activated, tell them no. That is basically what my card just said. Yeah, it's... The TCG has always done that. I don't know about OCG, so I can't shit-talk OCG. I don't know if it's the same boat. I don't know if it's in the same situation. I'm not sure what the hell OCG does. OCG does OCG, but OCG also has weird shit too. So me sitting here talking shit about, the US, it's like OCG lets OTKs and FTKs kind of live rent-free. So it's kind of funny when you see them and you're like, well, I can't do anything about that. Oh, yeah, we just won. So that's the problem with TCG. TCG doesn't do enough. OCG does not enough. I mean, look at Moxie. It still exists. Okay, Moxie still exists. There's no here or there. Cool Tune is probably going to be around for a while, and we sadly have to put up with it. It's the same thing in OCG. We're looking at the meta right here. That was the YCS. This was the Asian World Championship qualifiers. So here's the OCG metagame report. We can see what the meta is looking like. Cool Tune takes 26% of the format. 26. Elf Note is another. I don't know what Elf Note is. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what Elf Note is. Let's see what these cards do. Okay, if you special summon this card from your hand to the center main monsters. Oh, I saw something like this earlier. I saw this. I saw these. These are currently in the Master Duel. Elf Note, Fauna, you can use the following effect during your main phase. You can place one Elf Note continuous trap card from your hand or deck face down during your opponent's turn. Quick effect, you can switch the locations of this card in your main monster zone and the monster in your center main monster zone. Then you can return one spell trap on the field to the hand. That's this card. Here's some of the new Elf Note cards, but this deck's not really playing meta right now in the OCG or TCG. This card's attack becomes 3,000 while it's in the main center zone. During the main phase, quick effect, you can special summon level 6 or lower Elf Note monster from your hand or graveyard, reduce the level by 4, then 3. You cannot special summon for the next first turn. Okay, this is the negate trigger. If the monster in your main monster cannot be banished by your opponent's card effect, you can send one spell trap from your hand or graveyard, special summon one Elf Note. This card just special summons, okay. You can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard. Then if you control a synchro monster, you can negate the effects of one of your face-up opponent cards. Just negates a face-up card. What do the rest of these cards do? This looks overly complicated and not fun. Alright, let's see what we got here. We have Yummy Pearly, Train, Christian, Synchro, Regi, Memento, K9, Vanquisher Soul, Hero, Grass, Lunalike, Grass Hours, Dark Magician, Fiendsmith, Dark Magician, Cyber Dragon. I like the Atlanteans still existing. I say that because Atlanteans are kind of a deck that really has been struggling for a while to exist. Oh yeah, Fairy Tail's becoming an actual archetype now, finally. Dark Magician Fairy Tail, Magnificus Fairy Tail. Malice still exists somehow. Atlanteans, yes. They're a very strong deck still in the OCG. But they're like a very rare deck and they're very expensive to build. I take it from my personal standpoint as someone who plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Here in OCG or has tried. Atlantean is actually very expensive because they have not reprinted any of the cards. So it's actually like one of the most expensive OCG decks to play. Like you can build Cool Tune very cheap. Very cheap. But to build Atlantean, it's very expensive. Like the main card, Megalo. Hold on. Let me see. This is my Atlantean OCG deck. Okay. Look at this. This card... And now, I'm going to make this very clear. Usually in Japan, you can build a deck fairly affordable. These in Japan are like $3. Which is crazy since most of the time in the US, at minimum, I think I saw them at $8. That might have changed. This is still probably the most expensive card in the deck at like $20 to $30. This card's not cheap. This card I think is like $20 to $25 each. This was not cheap for me to get. These guys aren't too bad. These guys for a while were like $14 to $15 a piece, which I was just not willing to spend the money on. I could probably buy this. I still have a majority of this deck and could just reconstruct it, but I have to buy these again. I have to buy these, and I have to buy these. I have the rest of the deck. I literally have the full deck. But I wasn't really playing it much because of Tekken. Plus I don't know where to play. Oh, Droll is at 1. Oh my god, this might actually work. Because this deck is weak to Droll. My problem is Cool Tunes are bullshit. There's no better way to say it. Cool Tunes are bullshit. Now, I probably would build Draco Tail if I wanted to play any Draco Tail deck. Draco Tail is actually kind of fun. Like, I actually do like Draco Tail. They're fairly simple in design, and they're pretty chill. Yeah, here's Elf Tone. I don't know what this is. Yeah, and if we wanted to look at like some of the decks here, we can just like look at some of them right here. Here's this is Cool Tune. I can tell through the cards already. This looks like some form of Alabaz variant. Cool Tune. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that one is. Let's look at some of these decks here. This doesn't even show the decks. That's lame. Did we just look at this one? Yeah, we did. At Bleeply. It's Twitter telling me. That doesn't help me. It's actually the reason why in Japan I started playing Pokemon. Because Pokemon was way more accessible. Here's the Alabaz again. This is still alive? That's crazy. When you want to flex your full arts. Literally. Okay. I don't even know what that is. I have a couple friends actually here in Japan who play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Are those Switch 2s? Guys, I might get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually might get into Yu-Gi-Oh! If this is seriously what they're fucking giving out. Right now, that's actually a kind of a high-value product. I'm actually tempted. No joke. Like, no joke. I might actually play Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG. Not if I have to play Yummy and Cool Tune, though. No, I'm not even joking. I won't play that deck. Cool Tunes. I don't know what just happened. My OBS like crashed for a second. I'm sorry about that. What else is here? Cool Tunes. Let me guess. Cool Tunes. We just saw 4 decks in a row and they were all Cool Tunes. This is in China. Cool Tunes. Bro, what the fuck is even that? What the hell is that? That's Sky. That has to be Sky Striker, dude. There's that or oh no, it's Typhoon, Radiant Typhoon. That's what that is. Nah. The thing is, you have to play meta. It's just the reality of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm trying to see like what in the meta do I like, or should I just wait until there's something in the meta I like? That's my problem. I'm very picky about meta decks. I've always been this way. That's why I constantly come in and out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, there's times I'll literally come out of the blue and just top a tournament. And my buddies are like, okay, what the fuck was that, dude? And I'm like, yeah, I can still play this game. Because I do like certain elements in the game. I don't like all elements in the game, but I do like certain elements of the game. There just has to be something that interests me. And if it doesn't interest me, I'm not interested. I'm not going to look at the winner because that looks cringe. I mean, whatever's fun for you, that's the thing. I like what I like. I'm very picky. Okay, I won't even deny it. I'm very picky as a player. I've always been this way. Like, it was the problem in, like, if I don't see a deck I like, I won't play it. That's why you commonly see me play some of the same decks over and over and over again, is because I'm going to still learn the meta, even if I'm playing a losing deck, such as this. Like, if I'm playing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck that's not good, I don't care. I'm still playing the game. Like, that's why you still that's why you see me still playing Endymion. It's like, it's not good, but I know it very well, and I can still play the matchup. Does that mean I'll win? Fuck no. Probably I'll win way less. But, you know, to each their own. That's why the new ban list for, Oh, here's a Draco Tail branded deck. Let me save this. Because I could probably play this. And just tech a Blackluster Soldier just for the fun of it. Because you have all the Flulos engine. This has the water and the wind one. Drone Lockbird, Veiler, Moxie, Ashes. It looks like they still have 3 of this guy. 1 Rotu, 1 of the Searcher, 1 branded. Okay. I could probably, you know, adapt this deck into the Master Duel as well. Except this card got banned right here, this one. I don't remember what this card did, but it's banned. In the Master Duel, I should say. It's not banned in this game. You've called by, you have the main 3 traps, 2 of the branded spells, these guys. Okay, well I saved this, so this is something I'd actually be interested in building. I'm not crazy about branded themselves, because I used to play Sword Soul, and I just wasn't a huge fan of branded, but I do like Draco Tail. Draco Tail I actually do like. I won't pretend I don't like Draco Tail. I do like Draco Tail, and Draco Tail is always on sale because of the number of times it's been hit. I think the only thing I have to ask is, like, how much is it worth? Like, how much is the deck valued at, and do I have the money to be pissing around on that? Because that's another problem, is do I have money? And the reality is no. That's another reason I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh right now, is because I don't have the money to be pissing off like that. You know, like I want to play the game. Can I not click on this person's profile, and can I click on the deck, please? This is, I don't know what the fuck this is. Illusion. Yummy. Radiant. Fiendsmith. I hate Fiendsmith. That engine should have died long ago. There's no reason that's still around. All it is a bait out for hand traps. Cyber Dragon? Bro, what? Cyber Dragon? What event was this that Cyber Dragon won? That's crazy. I saw Cyber Dragon in 2026. That's how crazy OCG is. Random decks can just top, and you just like, well, that exists. Ignore that. I wish you would stop opening Facebook for shit. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. By that logic, I could play Endymion. Oh, the new spell's right here. By that logic, I might as well just build Endymion and see what I can do with it. I mean, Heavy Metal Foes is still legal. I don't know if Secret Village is illegal. Hold on, let me check Secret Village. Since I have the ban list open, let's go to my Endymion counters deck. So Droll being at 1. Really good. Secret Village is at 1. Allure's at 1. Dude, I could play this in real life in like, Japan. Is that a good idea? Probably not. Maybe. Hold on, let's just go to Amazon. Let me type in mythical-based master servers. So here's how I search for cards here in Japan, because it's really expensive to just look this shit up. So now we change it to Japanese. Copy this right here. Go to Amazon. Control B. Sorry, and hit enter. So here he is. He comes ultra rare at the highest rarity. I should see if other stores have this card. Hold on, let me see how much it is on, like, here. On Dragon Rush, he's 280 yen. That's pretty affordable. On Medicati, he's 333 yen. Used. I like how that one looks, actually. Yeah, I kind of like that one. I would use that. Oh, here's one that's the entire deck, but this is 9,000 yen. That's crazy. Sir, hold on. Let's go Servant of the Endymion. Let me check why. Same thing as before. Bring the Japanese. Servant of Endymion. Copy. How much is this card in general? Actually, I should just search it on Minikati. This is where I buy most of my shit anyway. Servant herself is... Is that a secret rare version? Do they have a secret rare? Oh, they have the weird foil topping thing. I don't like that foiling. But here's 3 of them for 500 yen. Isn't he at 1? Oh, he's not limited. What the fuck? Yeah, Cotton's not limited. I think the biggest reason why this deck is so weak is because you can't use hand traps in it. This deck literally can't play hand traps. If it uses hand traps, it tends to brick. It doesn't have an effective way to run the engine with hand traps. This is just a guy that's throwing away bulk. He can't sell bulk, so he's trying to get rid of it this way. This is the entire deck, it looks like. He's running the Dragon engine, which isn't very good in this engine. But, like, yeah, this deck, if it's going second, it can run hand traps, but it itself, oh, they're also selling a bunch of bulk with it, which I don't want. Oh, this was all 600 yen. Damn. That'd have been a nice pickup. Look at that. 3 of those, 3 of those. That's disappointing. Should have gotten that. I'll have to look for this more. But maybe I can build this. Why would anybody need 5 of this card? Why? No. That's weird. Let me see what other stuff there is. Yeah, because you have to think about like what else this deck needs. And the extra deck of this is not cheap. Because you need this girl, and I don't know how much she is. IP, I forgot he's legal. Yeah, you gotta use Secret Village, set rotation. Set rotation? Where's set rotation? Oh, there it is, set rotation. Sit it out. Why is Necro Valley here? Chicken game? Why you have Necro Valley like that? No. Why is Dragon Ravine here? Oh, because you're using the old engine. This is a dead engine. I mean, yeah, if I wanted to, I could play this in OCG. I'm going to close this. So I'm done with that today. I'm just looking right now to see what there is. Why is this 3,000 yen? Oh, is this the ultimate rare? Stop. You can't show me that. I want it. I want that. Stop it. That's ultimate rare. There's an ultimate rare printing of this card? No. You can't show me that. Stop. No, you can't show me that. I want it now. I can't. I mean, if it works, it works, but this should not be showing me these cards now. I regret my looking at this. There's Servant. I don't care about Servant. We already seen Servant. Servant's relatively affordable. I'm scared of him. He actually might be kind of expensive. Nope, he's fairly affordable. Okay, so why are people overpricing this deck? Unless it's him. He looks like he might be the reason why people are pricing the deck so high. That's my only, like, estimate. Because every time I see him, it's like, oh god, no. she's not even legal anymore. Tempest has been banned, which is good because she's bullshit. Let's see, Jackal. Yeah, Jackals aren't the problem. Yeah, here's 3 right here, Jackal, but does it come another rarity? Or is it only printed like this? Nope, it has an SE print. You should only be running 1. Garuda's fine. Yeah, I'd probably play this. Drone Lockbird being at 1 kind of makes it playable. What are they siding? I don't know. I can't tell. This was the only SE printing of this card. Let me check the Amazon. $240 for this one. That's the American printing. Alright, anyways. I'm done. I've had my fun. I'll see you all later. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.